What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the VapeHappy channel. Yeah, what is this, a vlog or something? Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm headed to Canada this week with my family for a little baby moon before number 2 comes. And I wanted to make a video touching on a question that's been asked a lot. How do you travel with your vape gear, with your batteries, with your e-liquid? How much can you take? Do you put it in your carry-on or your check-in? There's confusion with that. I actually get a little bit confused with that as well with one international experience that I had. So why don't you come on over with me and we'll take a quick look at what we got going on here. So, all right. This entire video, by the way, is going to be shot entirely from my iPhone 10. Crappy audio and all, so you're gonna have to bear with me on that. I'm also playing with this new DJI Osmo 2. Let's go ahead and turn off this face follow. Let me go ahead and angle this thing down. Let me just run through what I'm gonna be bringing with me today. Obviously, I'm going to be bringing my Capstone RDA with my Rage Squonk Mod. My trick with this, because there is no real trick, if I leave e-liquid in here and I take it on an airplane, it's going to fill up the RDA. And if it's not like a top airflow RDA or something like that, it's going to leak. So I have just a little bit of e-liquid in here now. I'll probably vape it off before the end of the day before we get onto the flight. And I'm just gonna make sure that this bottle is empty. That's honestly the only trick I have for that. What I will do is I'm gonna take the batteries out of my device. I'm gonna put it into my battery cases here. That's definitely what I would recommend over leaving the battery inside of your mod. Next, what I'm gonna bring is this Simple X. You've seen my video. You may or may not have seen my social media posts about it. I've already taken this thing on a short flight with literally a 3/4 full bottle. It did not leak on me at all. I did not take any precautions. It actually sat flat in my backpack underneath the seat in front of me and took it out when I landed, and it was bone dry. Couldn't believe it, and that's why I'm taking this with me today, besides the fact that this is a really, really good vape. So these are probably gonna be my main devices. I'm also gonna bring a couple other things. I'm gonna bring one extra Squonk Mod. That bottle's in my bag and is empty as well, but I'm gonna bring one extra Squonk Mod just in case. The other backup I'm gonna bring is a sub-ohm tank. This is actually a really nice sub-ohm tank. This is the Cerberus sub-ohm tank by Geek Vape. Currently comes in the Nova kit, but they'll be sold separately soon. I honestly think this is the best mesh coil tank out there on the market. The flavor that I got off of this was really good. Got a couple 18650s in here. I've got 2 charged up Sony batteries in here. I've brought a few other cases with me. Let's see about the e-liquids I'm gonna bring. As far as Salt Nick, this is what I'm gonna be working with here. My dinner lady, of course, and I'm also gonna be rolling with Salty Man Pink Milk. This stuff is really good. It tastes really close to an e-liquid that I used to vape back in the day called Vapor with a B. This tastes just like it, or really close, so anyways. And then as far as regular e-liquid, if you're not surprised, got my dinner lady again here in a 3 milligram. And then I'm actually trying out the Strawberry Milk King by Milk King. It's bomb, it's really good. I actually swooped it from Vape Malone without him knowing it. We were gonna do a flavor goggles video on this. Sorry, bro. You know me and strawberry milks. These are basically my 2 favorites. So swoop that, and that's all mine, man. So I'm gonna be in Canada for like almost a full week. So I'm there to enjoy it with my family, but I also wanted to bring a couple things with me to test out. So we just received the Sahara RDA. I've seen the build deck. I'll show you more about that build deck. It looks pretty dope on the outside, but the deck is kind of upside down. Yeah. Boom, here's the other one I'm kind of excited about bringing. I'll take this out of the box here. Now, this thing's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Well, this is by Just Fog, which is the company that made the Mini Fit, which I loved and I accidentally destroyed, but with pod devices on airplanes thus far, I haven't had any issues at all. So you should have no issues as far as leaking is concerned. Now, since I brought the RDA, I'm gonna definitely bring my little VANDY vape toolkit. And inside I've actually thrown in there some cotton that came with some e-liquid that we got from Banger, and a couple coils that came with my USB Mach 1, just in case I want to rebuild my Capstone. So that's about it. So as far as I'm concerned right now, all of these things, with the exception of the build kit and my actual charger, I'll put into my carry-on. The extra batteries, the e-liquids, all of these things will go into my carry-on. You do want to make sure all of these are under the maximum e-liquid capacity for acceptable carry-on items. All I do is put these in a plastic bag, throw it in my backpack, and should be good to go. All right, and I think that's about it. The only other thing I can think of is with the tank. If you are traveling with a full sub-ohm tank, the trick that I used that always worked for me was closing out the airflow, and then when you sit down in your seat, turn your mod and your tank over upside down completely, and just set it into that pocket in the seat in front of you. Make sure it's upside down the whole time in the flight. That's prevented any leaking issues for me, at least. I think that's it. Everything's gonna go into my backpack here. That's gonna be my carry-on. All of my e-liquids, my extra batteries, and my mods, those are all going into my carry-on backpack. I don't think I'm going too crazy. I've only got a couple mods and, you know, like a couple pods or whatever. So it should be okay. If you're carrying like freaking 10, 20 mods, you may wanna put those in your carry-on. Just make sure all your batteries are taken out. All of your batteries are gonna be packaged up and protected. And from my understanding, it all needs to go into your carry-on luggage. So anyways, but yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. We're gonna finish getting packed up, and I'll probably film a little bit on the way to the airport. We should make it through scot-free. So, see you in a bit. Don't fucking vape on an airplane.